Hello my friends! Welcome to Vera Mora here. This is Mora and today I'm gonna show you a very interesting hairstyle. I saw this hairstyle last week on Pinterest and I thought it was really cool. It's very pretty, it's very edgy and flattering and daring. I really fell in love with it. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Today we're gonna create it together and please let me know in the comments what do you think of this hairstyle. And without any delay, let's get started. So we're going to start with the hairstyle, but before I want to tell you quickly what we're going to be doing. We're going to section our hair into 3 sections. 1, 2, 3. 2 sides and a big full section here at the back. To create a chunky fishtail braid, we're going to fluff it. It's going to look all big and nice. And we're going to go for a side swept look. So we're just going to tuck those under in a nice tight ponytail. So we'll start by sectioning our hair. You see here by the arch of your eyebrows, this is where you want to do the sectioning. So I will just use my fingernails. You can use a comb to guide you, and it doesn't have to be precise either. So do a parting all the way down till the nape of your neck, like this. And then just clip it away for now. We'll do the same thing here. Start by the arch of your eyebrows and section all the way to the nape of your neck. So now we have this section. I will just clip it away for now because I'm gonna be putting these 2 into a very tight ponytail under the middle section. So now I have this clipped here. I'm gonna take those. And before I put them in the tight ponytail I told you about, I tend to have a lot of baby hair. You may not have this issue. If you do, you can just mix a hair serum or a hair oil. I use this one, Argan Oil of Morocco. I like it. Can you see it? I like it. And a wax, a pomade wax by Ion. I've shown this in other videos. And I just mix a little bit, a dot of this and a dot of this, and smooth out the sides here and here. So just work it through the hair and all the way here too. Probably you don't want to do this hairstyle on a freshly clean hair unless you're going to wash it after. And then same thing here, just a tiny bit. Smooth everything out. And I'm gonna use this brush. It's a teasing brush, a back combing brush, but I find it working here nice on the baby hair. So as I go, I smooth it out with my hands so the flyaways just stay in place. And same thing here. And now we'll just put it in a tight ponytail. Also brush everything. If you still have flyaways, we will hairspray everything at the end, so everything stays in place. But for now, I'll just put it in a ponytail so I can start braiding. So I will start now with my fishtail. I'll keep a ponytail in a clip because I'm paranoid. I don't want to get it. Maybe I'll use a bigger one. Don't want to get it to do with anything with this braid. So I will start with this fishtail very early from here, like at the beginning of my bangs. So I will take 2 sections. I have a video about fishtail braids when I made it into the milkmaid braid. I will leave you the link so you can go and learn how to fishtail. So here, make sure that you picked up all hair so it's nice and sleek. And start by adding hair from this side to the other side. And same thing here too. So as you go, make sure that when you're braiding, just make it as tight as possible. So later they stay in place. Because after this we're just going to fluff the braid and we're going to fan it so it looks chunky and big. So as you go, just keep it tight as possible. And the trick here is you might fishtail very quick and then you won't take the pieces that will actually form the chunky fishtail, because we all want it to be on top of your head. We just don't want it to be sitting there, fishtail braid. We want it to be on top. Like, do you see this motion? We just want the strands to be going upwards, this way and this way. So as you go, pick up the strands that will form this idea of the hair is going on top of your head, if this makes sense. So again, here, take it to the other side. I don't take big sections at a time. Take small sections so they form the shape that we want. Take about this much. You see, it's not so thick, it's not so thin. It's just perfect to form this shape. So I reached up to here, and I'm gonna turn around to show you the rest of the braid. Add small section from here to the other side, and the same thing here. And when I reach here, I'm just gonna fishtail the regular way. There's no more hair to add, so I will just be adding hair from this side to the other side, just from the same ponytail you're left with. And now I'll just put it in a hair elastic, leave it here for now. And for this one in the back, I'm just gonna be doing a very normal 3-strand braid, and then I'll show you what we'll do with it. Make it as tight as possible. Tight, very tight. All the way to the end. And then put it in a hair elastic. Okay, now the fun part. Now that I have the 2 braids, I'm just gonna put one braid into the other hair elastic. Make sure to keep the fishtail, the chunky one, on top of this one. Don't worry about the braid underneath here because we're gonna be pinning everything. But now the fun part is take a little bit of hair wax and start fluffing the fishtail. And when I mean fluff it. Just go crazy. Hold the tail and keep fluffing. Make it as chunky. Fluff it from front. So you will end up with something looking like this. Very interesting. And now I will just clip it to the lower braid, this braid, so they're not showing. And now, if you turn, you will see the hair elastic. So we don't want this hair elastic to show. So I'm gonna go back and pin this, the fishtail, into right next to the hair elastic so it's not showing. And if you have to go back and fluff it, do this. So this is the view from the back. Ta-da! Here's the front. But let's fix the front so it's looking interesting. So these are fine to leave like this. All that I would do is I will just fluff this very carefully. Fluff it as much as you want. For me, I'm happy with it. So this is how the front is gonna look like. You can pin it if you want, and you will end up with something looking like this in front. So now, the final touch is the hairspray to keep everything in place. A big hairspray for the big braid. And don't be paranoid if this is showing in the back. It's fine, it looks interesting. And then a quick trick, put a little bit of hairspray on this brush and smooth the side. So, there it is. This hairstyle might not be for everybody, but if you want to bring out your wild side, because it's a very daring and bold hairstyle, please recreate it. If you do, hashtag Vera Mora Hair on Instagram. I'll leave you the link down below. Don't forget to follow. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thumbs up and share the knowledge and the love so others can benefit. And stay classy. I'll see you next time. Bye! And bring out your wild side, y'all.